Now we are still no closer to the end of this government shutdown. I'm Leslie Foster.
I'm Annie Yu. Good to see you, everybody. The shutdown has now dragged on for 7 days, and the Senate has been debating short-term bills to get things back up and running, but no votes were scheduled for today.
President Trump says if something doesn't change soon, more federal workers will be fired instead of furloughed.
And the 750,000 workers furloughed may not be guaranteed back pay. That's according to a new memo from the White House and comments from President Trump just a few hours ago.
It depends on who we're talking about. But for the most part, we're going to take care of our people. There are some people that really don't deserve to be taken care of, and we'll take care of them in a different way.
Okay, Rafael Sanchez Cruz joins us now. Rafa, this potential move by the White House would be going against the very law President Trump signed during his first term.
He did, Leslie. So let me walk you through kind of what this all means. The Government Employee Fair Treatment Act was signed after the historic 35-day shutdown that ended in January of 2019. It's been interpreted to guarantee back pay for furloughed workers, but now it seems that the Office of Management and Budget is reportedly suggesting that the act only allows for back pay. It doesn't guarantee those payments.
This was a Donald Trump law.
Outrage is growing on Capitol Hill following reports that the White House might be exploring options to not provide furloughed federal employees back pay once the government shutdown ends.
The suggestion that they might now try to stiff people and go back on it, they'll find themselves in court over it. I think the legal rationale.
I don't know the details.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says this should spark more urgency for Democrats.
I haven't spoken to the White House about it, but there are some legal analysts who are saying that that may not be appropriate or necessary in terms of the law requiring that back pay be provided.
We're not just going to roll over on this.
Maryland Congressman Glenn Ivey says he's not buying what he calls a pressure tactic.
This seems to be an effort to leverage, Democrats into agreeing to the deal that they've got on the table. But, I think it's pretty clear that we would fight this in court.
In a statement, the American Federation of Government Employees, the largest federal employee union in the country, called the Trump administration's argument a, quote, obvious misrepresentation of the law. It is also inconsistent with the Trump administration's own guidance from mere days ago, which clearly and correctly states that furloughed employees will receive retroactive pay for the time they were out of work as quickly as possible once the shutdown is over. Meanwhile, without many details, President Donald Trump says federal layoffs will be announced soon.
But we have a lot of things that we're going to eliminate and permanently eliminate.
Yeah, so many government employees will start feeling the effects of the government shutdown this week. They'll be getting partial paychecks because they won't be getting paid for the first few days of October due to this shutdown. It's going to be difficult for a lot of households in our area.
Things are getting really real here, Rafa.
They are.